Gemini, full moon in Cap. This is the second full moon in Capricorn that we are going to have here. Gemini, I mean, this would totally be you. You have this Coyote spirit. It says trust in divine detours. I always look at this Coyote card as a very Gemini card, you know, and for whatever reason. And so I feel like this is partly your energy in some ways. I also feel that it is saying trust in divine detours. I think that it makes perfect sense that like you and Pisces and also Capricorn probably could be having some experiences coming up like over the next couple weeks where you look back on things that you thought you were going to be doing right now, and you could be leaving some of those things behind. Like maybe you thought you were going to do a project and you end up changing and working on, you know, something completely different or something new. So I get this feeling of like, don't be surprised if you make like a change in what you're working on, but clearly it's going to be a change for the better, definitely. You have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice. I feel pretty good about this. I look at Seven of Cups as a neutral card. To me, it's not really like good or bad. I just look at it as a card that says you have a lot of options right now. It could be good. It could be bad. There are good things and bad things in those cups, but really the choice is yours. And the whole point of the Seven of Cups is to manifest your dream here on Earth, is to bring that vision down to Earth and, you know, make it a good one. Again, he has a choice. He's looking at bad things and good things in those cups. So make sure to bring the good stuff down to Earth. You also have the Six of Swords. I'm hearing something about like a bumpy ride or something. I feel like it's been a bumpy ride for you recently, Gemini, and I do feel things are actually going to be smoothing out, or things are going to be getting better with this Six of Swords. I also look at these swords as lessons that you have learned. The swords, they kind of represent the, you know, bringing forward the challenges, or, you know, the lessons you learn from your challenges, all the knowledge and wisdom you've gained on your journey. So the woman and the child on the boat, they're bringing nothing with them across the choppy waters except for their knowledge. And so I do feel, you know, part of me kind of does feel that you are needing to look at the things that you've learned and need to pay attention to lessons. Like in love, did you learn any lessons that you can avoid the next time? Same thing in work or business or anything else you're doing. I also get moving here. I'm getting a lot for you, Gemini. It's kind of your time right now. Jupiter in your sign, so it makes sense, but you know, I feel there's a lot going on. You have the Fool, and the Fool is about taking a leap of faith, of course. The Fool is also kind of like connected to your heart, and he has this white rose right here. And the white rose in the tarot represents purity, and it represents pure intentions, and it kind of says, are you picking or having a new beginning based off of pure intentions, or, you know, what your heart is telling you to do? And but I do feel there is some sort of leap of faith going on here. I feel like it's been something that you've been thinking about doing as well. You know, he has these ice-capped mountains behind him, if it wants to not focus on my eye right now. And those ice-capped mountains say that he's been frozen for a little bit of time, and it's like time for him to get moving. With the Seven of Cups, yes, you have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is like jumping to conclusions. I'm wondering if you're putting yourself on pause a little bit here. It's not like you're putting yourself on pause, but it's almost like you have a vision right now, Gemini, and instead of like rushing right into it, I actually do feel you are slowing things down a little bit, maybe because of past experiences where you did rush right into something, or you did kind of do something too quickly. So again, I don't feel good or bad about this. I feel that this is more saying that you're trusting the lessons that you've learned, right? With the Six of Swords, you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, great time to collect your energy. You know, I've been saying all week that, you know, we have a Mercury retrograde coming up. We have a Mars retrograde in Leo at the end of the year. I would definitely be taking time to recharge your batteries, take extra time for yourself, all that other good stuff. With the Fool, you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about taking control and taking the lead. Sometimes I just feel that he is a card of just leadership and taking the lead in your life. He needs to get out into the world. I always say he's like looking in front of him, but he's not looking at the world that he has in his hands. So I think it's kind of saying you are much more capable at this time than you realize, Gemini, and that might help you take bigger risks. You know, that's the one thing I will say about that Knight of Swords, is that to me, he's kind of saying you could take a bigger risk right now in whatever you're trying to accomplish. I think we're in a weird time for risk. It's kind of funny because I keep getting comments about this where people are like saying, you're saying take a risk, but you're also saying don't take a risk. And I'm like, yes, because I think we're in a time where it's like we should be taking risks, but not like stupid risk, right? We need to take well thought out, well planned, calculated risk, where we have educated ourselves and we have learned things. Taurus is boring, and we have Uranus and Taurus is like, well, have you like read all the books? Have you done all the research? The problem with that is analysis paralysis, right? So I think that we're in a time balance where it's like, yes, sometimes I do say do this, but also don't do that, right, in my readings. But it's because we're in a time where I think we have to kind of, not take things so literally, and we need to do things in balance and do things the right way. Collective, you have this card that says Spirit has your back. So I think that all in all, no matter what, with all the craziness going on in the world, that Spirit has your back. Spirit wants to help you and guide you and is supporting all of you. So let's see. We have the Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Damn. So the Ace of Swords is a victory for all of you, or you achieving some sort of victory, or having a victory. This and the Eight of Wands would represent listening to your inner voice, or kind of listening to messages. Ace of Swords can be very spiritual in a lot of ways. It can represent spiritual messages. The collective has the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is quick success. It is that slip and slide. I think I even said when I made that comment that I think everyone should look at their life and look at where there is the most friction and try to get rid of that friction any way you can. And I understand life isn't always easy. We can't completely remove everything, but what things can you do to, create less friction in your life? And that will lead to quicker success. Obviously, that's how things work. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, collective. Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, a lot of abundance, a lot of success with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, it's funny, I wanted to title every single reading last week like Heaven on Earth. It's like every single reading was like saying, things in the world suck. That's why we need to create Heaven on Earth. We need to change the energy by creating something, beautiful in the world. So the Nine of Pentacles is about creating Heaven on Earth, and I think everybody should work on that. With the Ace of Swords, we have the World. Yes, are you kidding? I just said the world. So I think that everyone needs to do something to, bring heaven to earth with the world and to accomplish something great. With the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles. Work hard, play hard. This card comes up a lot as well. I really notice the collective energies a lot in my readings, and Two of Pentacles is definitely one of them. So Two of Pentacles is work hard, play hard, needing to balance those energies. I think we need more play in the world. So more fun, more love. With the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands. Who cares what other people are doing? Five of Wands is conflict or competition, but Nine of Pentacles is like your little own slice of heaven. Five of Wands is all the people that are trying to get into it, and the Five of Wands says, don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about, what other people are doing. Just live your life to the best of your ability, and you will be fine. But that's that, collective. And everybody, thank you for being here again. Really appreciate it. And definitely enjoy your weekend.